Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Good
Sorry
afternoon.
for my late response because I have a little big problem, a little
Mhm.
and big problem with my
Whoa.
laptop.
What happened?
It's only about before we started. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I have to setting the the live on YouTube, but it's just like lagging and so on. My laptop
Okay.
lots of
Okay.
virus, I
Don't
guess.
worry. Ah, really?
No idea.
Mm.
Okay, so we still can waiting until 7 minutes ahead. What do you think, Mr. Leo?
Yes. Yes. My
Yeah,
connection. So
yeah.
the
Me too.
weather here.
Me too. Here we don't have sun the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, today because
Mm-hmm.
it's just like cloudy and now I think it's about to rain.
I see. Here's a little bit of sun, but not
Uh,
much.
we have
But
no sun now.
mm-mm. Okay. Anyway, I was saying good afternoon, Mr. Swardi, Pariati. I can see Raisa, Elmi, Ryan. How are you doing? Anyone that would like to tell us?
How you doing, guys?
I'm fine, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Just fine, Mr. Swardi, or we can say I'm great,
Yes,
or maybe I'm tired,
yes,
or
I'm fine.
okay, just fine.
Always
Okay.
fine.
Fine.
You look so great, Mr. Swardi,
Yes.
as great as Mr. Leo.
Good.
Okay.
Uh, Today I'm a bit sick, maybe. I have a bit of sour throat.
Yeah,
So I have my tea
yeah,
here
yeah.
as usual.
Yeah, I can tell from your voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Mm. What about Pariati? How are you, Pariati? You cannot hear us, Pariati?
Miss
Yes, sir.
Pariati? Yeah.
Um, how are you? How are you doing?
Fine, sir.
Mm. Great. What did you do today?
Uh, maths,
Sorry?
maths
Ma-
and
okay.
maths and Indonesian.
Indonesian?
Oh,
Okay,
Yes.
are
that's
you
what you
teacher?
taught. Yeah, I
Yes,
think.
I am.
Oh,
So you taught math and Indonesian, okay? Because you teach to young children, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see we have Anissa. How you doing, Anissa?
I'm sorry, Mr. Lee.
Mm,
A moment, please.
okay. So what about maybe Mega? Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you doing? How are you?
Uh, wait. Sorry, my connection.
Mm, okay, don't worry. I was asking, how are you? So you can tell me, right? I'm great. I'm feeling great today. I can see. Is there anyone else that would like to share with us how they are feeling? No one? Is there anyone that is tired today? Okay, we have two. I can see Miss Putri. I can see from your face you look a bit tired today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit
And
tired.
Anissa instead, she doesn't look very tired. She's smiling as usual.
Oh, smiling.
Always smiling. So uh, I
The
guess.
queen of smile.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. She is
And
shy.
yeah. And so maybe, how are you, Annie? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mister.
How are you doing? How are you?
Uh, I'm in school doing my
Okay.
homework. for
Okay.
check my student task too.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, great. Okay, thank you. And Helmi, I can see your face now. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Mhm. Okay, I'm great. Like, right. I like, because we always say I'm fine, but that's not something that native speakers usually say, right? So they tend to say stuff more like I'm great, feeling great, or yeah, I'm okay. If you're not very good, right? I'm okay, or something like that. Raisa, how about you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty
Okay,
good.
I'm very good. Okay, we try to change. Okay, I'm feeling very good. Okay, and what did you do, Raisa, today?
I'm just study from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. I think.
Okay, you studied until 2 p.m.
And
Okay,
after
great.
that, I have to study again after this English tutor.
Oh, wow.
Because
Wow.
tomorrow I have an exam.
Okay, a test, an exam. Okay, great. So good luck with that.
Thank you.
So I was saying that today instead, I'm great. I'm happy, but I'm not really great for my health. I have a bit of sour throat, so I have my tea here. It's mint taste. Um, actually, so I need you to speak more today, right? I cannot speak much. You have to speak more. So you have to help me in that. Okay, maybe we can wait until 10 and then we will start. We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 students. Okay.
We have 11, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
As soon as it's 10, I will start. Maybe.
Yeah. Within 1 minute, Mr.
Yeah,
Liang.
just 1 minute.
It's 1 minute.
But also I'm worried that if we always wait, then people will be late. So we should, right? So we should, okay, it's 10. We can start. We can start with, as usual, checking your homework, right? Together. And so is there anyone that can remind me what was the homework? Raisa, I cannot hear you. Your microphone is muted.
We should describe 5 uncommon parts of the human body with our partner.
Right, okay. And would you like to start?
Okay, wait.
Who is your partner?
My partner is Elmi. Me.
Elmi. Okay, great. So maybe you can read, one question, the answer, and then swap the role, right?
So I just ask what is this for, and Elmi answer my
Answer, then Elmi ask what's that for, and you answer. Let's do just two of them, not 5.
Okay.
So we can ask all the other students as well.
Okay.
So you choose the best one, right? You choose the most uncommon. Okay.
Elmi, I wanna ask what is skin for?
Okay, skin is for outermost part of the body and has a protective function, which protects muscles, bones, ligaments, blood vessels, nervous cells, and also protect our inside body.
Our inside body. So pay attention, muscles.
Yes.
The C, muscles, it's not muscles, right?
Muscles.
It's pronounced like that. Okay, great.
Okay, thank you, Mister.
No problem.
So I asked to Raisa.
Yes.
Raisa, what the function of eyelashes?
Eyelashes is for protect the eyes from dust and airborne dirt.
Okay, great. Thank you. So, oh, I can see Ryan for the first time. Ryan face, I think I see it for the first time. Hello, Ryan. I would like to maybe, is there any one of you that understood what Raisa and Elmi said, right? What they talked, what were the two part of the body that they talked about? Is there anyone that would like to tell me what were the two part of the
They
body?
talk about the skin and I think eyelashes.
Right, skin and eyelashes, right? And what's the function of the skin in their opinion? Ryan, for example, did you understand the function of the skin?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Because my internet connection.
Okay, no problem. But you understood, right? Skin, eyelashes, and okay, they said that the function of the skin was mainly to protect our body, right? They said to protect muscles, to protect bones, to protect the organs, right? The internal part of the body. And then they talked about eyelashes as well. And again, as we said, also eyelashes can be to protect the eyes as well. Okay, so is there anyone that would like to read two parts of the body?
Miss Amy. Miss Amy.
Okay, Miss Emmy would like to. Okay. Who's your partner, Miss Emmy?
Miss Anissa, her partner.
Okay, Miss Putri knows everything. Your microphone is muted, Miss.
Yeah, your microphone, Miss Amy.
Hello, Mr. Leo.
Hello.
Yes, I'm sorry. I choose Miss Anissa because I have no one left here in this group. Only Miss Anissa wants to join with me. Okay, so I will read my homework with Miss Anissa.
Let's just read two of them.
Okay.
So you choose the best one, the one that you like the most.
Yes. First, what's the saliva for? Saliva.
Saliva. Okay.
Saliva. Yes. It's for helps chewing and swallowing.
Okay, we did. I wanted to see question and answer, but it's okay. So don't worry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because you came late. Don't worry.
Yes.
Don't worry.
I'm sorry.
So now, Anissa, just do it by yourself.
I'm sorry.
Another question, yeah?
Yeah.
It's because too excited, Mr. Leo.
That's right. That's right.
Miss Amy, what's the kidney for?
The kidney.
No, you answer yourself, Miss Anissa, because of my mistake.
So,
Miss Anissa.
Is
Miss
there?
Anissa, can you please answer it yourself because of my mistake first time?
It's for remove waste products, excess fluid from the body.
Can you repeat, Anissa? Because also the laughing was not helping me to understand.
Sorry. It's for remove.
Also, there's some connection now problem. Or is it me? No,
It's
I
also
think...
my internet connection unstable.
Yeah. Okay, Anissa, I'm sorry. We will never know what
Miss
you were
Anissa, could you please repeat again?
I think Anissa can try later. Is there anyone that wrote about kidney? Kidney. and would like to describe it for us? Is there anyone? No? No one else wrote about kidney. Okay.
Me, sir. I write. I write some.
Yes, please. Okay. So maybe now, Anisa, you would like to. Okay, proceed.
Okay.
Let's go.
I repeat my answer.
Yes, please.
Okay. What's the kidney for? It's for remove waste products, excess fluid from the body.
Okay, so it's for remove, you said, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So to expel, for example, is another word. Expel. So
Mr. Leo.
to remove. Yes.
I cannot hear you clearly.
Of remove to
Yeah, I think all of us have unstable connection.
from body. Can you hear me?
All of us.
Okay, I just switched network, hoping that this will be better. Okay. So anyways, we were saying that you said removing, right? But we can also use expelling, like expelling. That's another word that you can use for that. Okay, thank you. Maybe Mr. Swardi now? And your partner, I think your partner is Pariati, am I right?
My partner is Miss Nuraini.
Nuraini. She's not here. She's not. No,
she's here. She's here. She's here.
So may I ask someone?
You can. No, she's here.
She's here, Mister.
My mistake. She's here. I couldn't see her face, but she's here. So, Mr. Swardi, you can ask a question, right? Then Nuraini can answer, and then we do.
Okay, I asked about the functions of part of body. What is the functions of eyebrow? What's the function of eyebrow?
Miss Nuraini, do you hear it? Hello? Miss Nuraini?
I think today's connection not best.
Just respond. Hello?
Okay.
Where's Miss Nuraini? Miss Nuraini is absent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think maybe let's do like this. Maybe since the connection is not the best. So now also my connection is
everyone's connection. It sounds different.
It's for trick.
Okay, now we have
I can
Nuraini.
hear you now, Miss Nuraini.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. So what's the function of the eyebrows? Asked Mr. Swardi. But
for protecting sweat and water.
I think, Nuraini, you have two devices on.
Forehead. Yeah.
I think
your voice is
Nuraini
echoing.
has two devices on, so there is echoing, I guess.
Your voice is echoing. Do you have not only this device to join us?
No, just one, just me,
Only
Mrs.
one.
Yes.
I think about the room. Just make it echoing.
Very, very strange. Okay, anyway, to protect, we said again, another, as the skin, as the eyelashes, the eyebrows are for protecting. Most of the part of our body, of course, are for protecting us. Okay, great. So maybe now Nuraini can ask to Mr. Swardi.
Yes. Mr. Swardi, I will ask, what is the function of nose?
Okay.
Of the nose.
The functions of nose is for smelling something. It's for smelling something.
It's for smelling something. Okay, great. Just to note something, the question, what's the function of something? No. It is okay. It is okay.
Yeah.
But we can also say what's the nose for, right? That's something that native speakers would say, right? What's the nose for?
No,
but then, the very precise question would be what's the function of this, right? Okay, just this. Okay, we lost. We spent a lot of time, for connection problems, etc. So maybe we can move to the next stage of the lesson. Maybe if we have time at the end, we can check more homeworks.
Yeah.
So for today, like last lesson, actually, we will start with the grammar first. I will share with you my PowerPoint. Okay. Give me 1 second. Share screen. Here it is. Share. Okay, so how much and how many? So you all know the difference between how much and how many? What's the difference? How much, how many? For asking the question. Okay. Do you know the difference? Can you explain to me?
Okay. So how much is used for the uncountable things, while the how many is used for the countable things?
Right. How much for uncountable, how many for countable? And is there anyone that knows what uncountable and countable mean, right? Differently from Mr. Swardi, right? Someone that is not Mr. Swardi. Countable or uncountable? Can anyone tell me? No? I cannot believe that no one knows. Raisa, are you speaking?
What is your question? I don't hear you so well.
I cannot hear you well.
Would you mind to repeat your question?
Can you repeat?
Yeah. Can you please repeat again your question?
Okay.
Accountable and
so,
accountable.
Mr. Swardi said, how much is for uncountable? Can be used for uncountable questions, object, and how many can be used for countable. So what uncountable and what countable means?
Uncountable, okay. Uncountable, for example, water, tea, coffee. For example, in question, how much water do you need? How much water do you drink every day?
Okay, so uncountable are things that we cannot count. For example, water and milk. We cannot count the water,
liquid,
right?
Yeah.
If we have some water, yeah, it's a liquid. We cannot count. We could count the atoms of the water, or we could count the
liters
cup of water, right? Or the bottles. right? But not the water itself. And how many is the opposite, right? How many is for countable? So there are for things that we can count, like apples, right? So in this case, if we want to see the example, how many students are in the class, right? So students, in this case, sorry, there are 16 students. And okay, so here, the important thing that you should notice is that how many, we use how many, because students is a countable name, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 students, for example, or 16, like in the example. And for how much milk is in the fridge, right? Like Mr. Swardi, gave the same example, water or milk is in the fridge. There is a lot of milk, okay? Because in this case, milk is, again, uncountable. So if we give a look to the first sentence, how many students are in the class? Students is plural, first of all. You can see that when you make the question, you have to use the plural form, okay? Because it's, again, a countable name and it's countable. Therefore, we use how many. So how many students are in the class? There are 16 students. Okay, pay attention also, of course, the verb should be conjugated to the right form, right? So are in this case. And differently, how much milk is in the fridge? Milk is used in the singular form because cannot be counted. So, and then the verb, of course, is like we would expect for a third person singular form, right? So milk is singular and uncountable. So can you help me count how many uncountables objects are here? How many? And you can also tell me the names, right? Uncountables.
Okay. Who wants to be the volunteer?
Is there anyone that says any uncountable object? So apples, we said they are countable, right? So this is not. Is there anyone that says
Brad,
an uncountable name?
Oh, Mr. Arif. Mr. Arif
Brad?
want to say something.
yeah, Brad.
Right? Mr. Arif?
Yeah,
Yes. What did you say?
Brad.
Brad. This one.
Yep.
Sorry?
Which one, Mr. Arif?
Yes, Brad. A lot
Bread,
of
okay,
bread.
okay. Yes, yes, bread,
Bread.
bread. Okay, sure. We have bread. I mean, because bread, right, it's more of a quantity in this sense.
Quantable.
In English, you cannot count bread. You can maybe count pieces of bread. You can count the pieces of bread, but you cannot count bread itself. So bread, okay, is an uncountable. Then what else?
Drink.
Milk. Did I hear milk?
Sauce.
Okay, sauce. We have
Sauce.
sauce. For example, here, I think this is tomato sauce, maybe, right? We really, as Italians, we really love tomato sauce. We always have it in our house. So
Frying
tomato
oil.
sauce. Oil, right. Oil also is uncountable. What kind of oil do you use in Indonesia? Because in Italy, we mostly use olive oil. But what kind of oil? Sorry?
Coconut oil.
Olive oil? Okay. What else? There are still some uncountable names.
Jam.
Objects. Can you repeat?
Mr. Ryan?
Jam. Okay.
Oh, jam.
Right. Jam is uncountable. What about this?
Mineral water.
Water. So water is uncountable. Let's pay attention again. Bottle of water is countable, but water is uncountable, right? Also this one, actually. What do you think is this?
Wine?
Wine.
Vinegar.
Right.
Vinegar
Oh,
or
right.
wine.
Maybe vinegar, right? Wine, vinegar, you know, the color is similar, right?
Mm.
And actually, there is one uncountable left, I think.
Cheese.
Cheese, right. Cheese. Again, cheese is not countable. Here, the secret maybe is that, you know, for most of uncountables, you can, you know, cut them, or you can divide them, or you can, you know, pour them, something like that, while I don't know, eat them all in one. But it's not very easy to understand the difference, but I hope you can get a grasp of it. Okay, so very quickly, some examples. How many apples are on the tree, right? Is there anyone that can reply or can answer? How many apples are on the tree?
7 apples.
7 apple on the tree. On the tree.
Okay, so we just to give a full answer in this case, there are 7 apples, or there are 7 apples on the tree, right? And what about this? How many apples are on the tree?
One apple on the tree.
1 apple on the tree.
Okay. Can you give me a full answer? A full answer
There is
like this.
an apple.
There is one on the tree.
Okay, okay. So I hear some correct answer. I hear some wrong answer. So there is 1 apple on the tree. So in this case, since it's 1, we should change, right? Cannot be are anymore. Should be is, right? There is 1 apple. There is an apple. We can also say that. And also we can say something like there is just 1 apple, you know, to make it more interesting. Okay, great. So, but also we can say this in a different way. For example, if we don't want to count, but we want just to express, you know, to describe generally, we can say, how many apples are on the tree? There are a lot of apples, right? There are a lot of apples. So many, right? And instead, if there is just 1 or there are very few, we can say there are few apples, right? Do you know this, right? A lot of and few. And do you know, in the case of uncountable, what would you use? For example, in this case, how much food is left on the table? In this case, food is uncountable, right? So we use the is, how much food is left on the table. What about here? How much food is left on the table? Is there anyone that knows how much food is left on the table? What would you say?
There are a lot of.
There are a lot of.
Okay, a lot of. So a lot of actually is okay. It's okay, but it's not there are, because we are talking about uncountable, and so we use the singular, right? So there is a lot of food left, for example, on the table. Okay, a lot of is okay here, because a lot of we can use that for both the countable and the uncountable, for when we express that there are many or much of it. Okay, and then when there is very, you know, when there is almost no food, how would you say? How much food is left on the table?
There is
a few food left.
There is no food left.
Okay, so we have there is no food left. There is no food left. It means that there is 0, right? There is no food left. But also there is few food left. Or sorry, there is little. Sorry, my mistake. There is little food left. Here's what is the difference. It is that when we have countable names, we use few, right? Like there are few apples. But when we have uncountable names, we use little. There is little food left, okay? But also we could say something like there is no food left if it's 0, right? Okay, great. And the last thing that I think is interesting to point out right now is that how much is used also for asking the price, right? How was in Indonesian to ask the price? I forget. Indonesian, bahasa, to ask the price. How much is berapa? Ah, okay. Now I remember. Okay. So, how much is that shirt? Is there anyone that knows how much is this shirt?
That is
$2.
$2.
All right, it's $2, right?
$2.
So in this case, how much, right? We use how much because price is kind of uncountable, right? The amount of money is kind of uncountable in a certain sense. Okay, so wait. Okay, so I hope now the grammar of how much, how many is a bit more clear for the people that didn't know. But yes, I would like now to move to a picture. Let me share with you. No, maybe not this one, but this one I like more better. Okay. So, you know, we usually ask questions about pictures, right? Like we did in the past. But this time I would like you to focus on questions like how many and how much, okay? Just stick to how many and how much questions. And also I would invite you to ask things also, you know, maybe regarding how many knees are there. Now there are many people, so it's not easy to count, but you know, something also using the part, you know, the parts of the human body you can ask. And yeah, but before doing this, I would like to discuss with you what's in the picture, right? What do you see in the picture? Is there anyone that would like to describe it to me? What's in the picture?
Swimming.
Okay, so there are people, some people that are swimming, right? Okay, then what else? What do you see?
There are so much umbrella. There are so many an umbrella.
There are so many umbrellas, or we can say there are lots of umbrellas, right? Okay. Then what else? What is this? The name of this? What is this?
Pool.
So in the picture we have a swimming pool.
Swimming pool.
A lot of people swimming, therefore. Then umbrellas, of course. What else? Do you remember the name of this thing here?
Mat.
Sorry, could you repeat?
Sunbathing.
Okay, he's sunbathing, great. But what, you know, he's lying over something, right? He's lying over something. What is the name of this?
I think the name is mat.
Mat, okay, mat. We can say something like mat, but also just beach towel, right? Beach towel. Okay, this is also mat, for example, right? So mat is very general. Okay, so what else? Do you see anything strange in this picture?
Of course, the
anything
bed.
strange? The bed. So we have the bed here. It's strange, but there are not only the bed is strange.
There is a whale.
Okay, there is a whale in the, right? It's a white whale in the swimming pool. Then what else? Actually, there are several weird things.
There is shower.
Shower? Okay. Do you think it's weird? Because in Italy, near swimming pools, there is always also shower.
Somebody's fishing.
Sorry?
Somebody's fishing.
Somebody's fishing, right? This is strange. Fishing in a swimming pool, also dangerous to fish in a swimming pool, right? And what else? What else?
There's a cook in the pool. Cook.
There is a cook, right, in the water, right? What is it?
I can see a person with a winter suit.
Well, I see there are a lot of
person
children.
with winter. You said Okay, wait, sorry, wait a second. So I didn't hear well. A person with a winter suit, you said?
Yes.
Someone said a person. Okay, right. That's correct, right? It's, let's say, with the winter clothes, right? With winter clothes, this one. And then
There
there is,
are
I think, just one.
There are a lot of children.
Okay, but that's not strange, right? We were asking what's strange, but okay, there are a lot of children. I think
The
there is
woman in
one
purple. The woman in
strange.
purple.
The
Is she
woman, which one?
walking? There's only the old woman. Yeah.
This one.
Just like a
Yes,
witch.
she maybe looks like
A witch.
yes, she looks like a witch. Okay, great. So now we understand better the picture. I would like you to start asking questions to each other, but using, in this case, how many and how much. If you now here you have to choose. For example, you might want to ask something like how many, mats are there, right? Or how many beach towels are there, something like that. Or and then again, you could ask also about parts of the human body, right? Even though you have to count very much. But okay, Pariati, would you like to start?
How many the lamb are there?
Sorry, how many?
The
lamps.
The lamb.
Lamp? I don't. Lamps? Like
light. The
light.
light.
Okay, so let's pay attention to the sentence structure. So how many lamps are there?
How many lamps are there?
Or are in the picture, for example, are in the picture.
How
Okay,
many
great. We are asking
lamps?
maybe to. Are we asking to Ryan? Maybe. Is it okay, Pariati, to ask to Ryan?
Is that okay, Miss Pariati?
Ryan, how many lamps in the picture?
Are in the picture.
Are in the picture.
Ryan?
Wait, I cannot see any
Okay.
lamps. Oh, I just see one lamp.
Okay, so we can say there is one lamp or there is just one lamp, right?
Yes, I only see one lamp, so I can say there is only one lamp on this one lamp on this picture.
Right. In this picture. With picture, we usually say in this picture. Okay, great. Ryan, it's your turn to ask a question.
My question is, how many umbrellas are there in this picture?
How many? So just one thing, Ryan. So you can either choose are there or are in the picture, right? There and in the picture are the same thing in this case. So you should just choose one of them. So how many umbrellas? Okay, always remember to put the plural, right? How many umbrellas are in the picture, for example? Okay, is it clear? Okay, great. Could you repeat your question and choose a partner?
So my question is, how many umbrellas are there?
Great.
So I will give this question to Miss Annie.
Miss Annie, okay, great.
Yes, there are 5 umbrellas in the picture.
5. I count 3. No, 4 are right. 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And where is the other one? Sorry. Can you tell me? Can you tell me where is, because I cannot see.
Umbrella. So there is 2 umbrellas.
Right. 1, 2,
the
3,
black
4,
one.
and
This one.
In
near bed.
Bottom.
I wanted you to say that in the bottom, in the bottom of the picture. Okay. Okay, thank
Nice.
you. Your turn to ask.
I want to ask. Kai. She is my partner.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to ask you.
Higher.
How many children in the picture?
There are lots of children, I think. There are a lot of children.
Sorry, I had
lots of children.
I had some problem with the connection. Okay, so there are lots of children. Okay, this is actually a great example for our, for today's topic, because, children are so many, right? So we don't want to count them. So we say there are lots of children, right? Very smart. Okay. So your turn to ask a question. Okay. So also I can see that maybe you don't know the names of all the objects in the picture. So maybe if you need any help, you can ask about that. If you cannot think of any question, right? You can ask me, okay, can you help me? And I will tell you maybe some names of some objects in the picture. Or also we can change picture at a certain point when we did a lot of questions. Okay, so Kai is thinking. I don't get.
Hi? This Kai?
And sorry, my connection.
Yes?
My connection.
It's not very good, but can you make a question now? We can hear you. How? No? Okay, let's skip for now. Yeah. We can choose someone else. Annie, could you choose someone else for me? Raisa, okay? Raisa? Okay, I will ask you a question, Raisa.
Okay.
How much soup is in the picture?
What?
How much soup is in the picture? Right, like for the, for eating the soup.
Wait, I don't see any.
I didn't see.
I don't see any soup.
Okay, so just to stick to the exercise, we would say something like, there is no soup, right? There is no soup.
There is no soup in the picture.
Okay, I thought actually that this is soup, maybe.
Oh, I don't know what is that. So yeah.
If we think that that's soup, how would you reply? How much soup?
There are two soups in the picture.
Okay, pay attention here. It's uncountable, right? Or at least I am asking you, how much soup? So you cannot reply there are two soups.
There is soups in the picture.
So you could say there is a lot of soup, maybe. Just something like that, or little soup, right? Okay, so, great. Raisa, it's your turn to ask.
How many trees in the picture?
So how many trees are in the picture? Always remember that the verb should be somewhere, okay? Every time in English. So how many trees are in the picture? Okay, to who are we asking?
Mr. Swardi. I ask it to Mr. Swardi.
Right? Mr. Swardi?
Mr. Swati,
So,
do
Mr.
you hear?
Swardi, the question was, how many trees are in the picture?
I think there is no trees in the picture. I mean, trees. I don't see trees.
There is no.
So,
okay, so there is no tree in the picture.
Yeah, there
but
is.
actually, Mr. Swardi, here, in the upper.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't see that it is. There
No
are
problem.
trees. So, there are so many trees.
You don't see because maybe.
There are so many trees. In the pictures. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There are so many trees in the picture. Okay, just one thing. We prefer to use a lot of trees.
There are a lot of
actually.
trees.
Actually, yes, because many and much are mainly used in question and negative sentences, usually. Then, of course, so many is something that you hear, but, I would prefer you to work on a lot of and a few or little. Okay, thank you, Mr. Swardi. Your turn to ask a question.
How many people are lying down?
I like this question. How many people are lying down? Who's your friend that you will ask?
Maybe Miss Nurani.
Okay, Nuraini.
There are 8 people who are lying down.
How many? How many, Mr. Nuraini? Could
8
you repeat?
people. 8 people. Yes. Who are lying down. There are 8 people are lying down.
Yeah. There are 8 people lying down. We can say
2, 3,
that.
4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7,
I can
8.
count 9 actually. Maybe if we count this one.
1, 2,
Maybe
3,
1,
4,
2,
5,
3.
6, 7, 8.
Because we are not counting maybe this. Okay.
Eight.
Anyway, not easy to count them, but yeah, maybe 8, maybe 9. Okay, thank you. So your turn to make a question.
Pertanyaannya ya. How many children are How many children are who playing the ball in the swimming pool? In the swimming pool. How many children
how many
are
children
there?
are playing
the
No, you can
ball?
just. Okay, that's right. We can say how many children are playing with the ball in the pool.
With the ball.
Okay. Okay. How many? I don't know. Two. Who we are asking?
Mr. Arif. Mr. Arif.
Mr. what?
To Mr. Arif.
Arif.
Mr. Arif. Okay, Mr.
Arif,
Arif.
I think. From the space. Mr. Arif, are you with us? I can see you're checking the picture very carefully.
I'm not sure they are children or adults.
Yeah, I'm not sure either if anyone is playing with the ball. Maybe no one is playing.
Yeah, no one is.
What do you think?
Ball. Yeah, the ball just floating.
Okay. So maybe let's change picture to change bit to not always ask the same questions. Let me open this one for you. Okay, wait a second. No, I don't like this one. Let's do this one. Okay. So, share. Okay, so before starting with the questions, again, I would like to ask you again, what's in the picture? What do you see? What is going on?
Party.
What is happening?
Party.
Okay, it's a party. It's not just a normal party. It's a birthday party, right? It's a birthday party, I guess, because there is the cake with the candles. What else? What else? No one can tell me anything else? What do you see in the picture? Anything, for example, how do you call this?
Balloons. Balloons.
Mhm. Balloons. Okay, we have some balloons like party balloons. Kids like them a lot, of course. Then what else we have? Also here, what is this? What is this?
I can see some chaos happen in this picture.
Yes.
Some?
Chaos.
Oh, okay, chaos, right. Some chaos, for example, here we have
And
a
the balloon
broken
is...
dish. Right. Also, the kid is, what is doing? Do you know the verb of this? Do you know?
Popping.
Right. He's popping the balloon. Yeah, to pop. He's popping the balloon. Also, there is probably the dog is doing some chaos. He's barking, right? And also there is this kid. What he's doing?
Crying.
Is screaming or crying?
Crying, right? So, yes, definitely there must be a lot of noise, right? Okay, what else in the picture?
Piano. Piano.
Piano, okay, there is a piano, right?
There is radio.
There is a radio,
On the
okay.
piano.
Yes, on the piano, right, nice. Then what are those two?
Toys.
There are two, there are toys, right? Kids toys. And what is here? What is here? What's this?
A hand.
Right hand, an arm, maybe. Okay, great. Okay, so we kind of get an opinion of what's going on here. So maybe Arif, you can ask a question about, of course, again, with how much, how many, about this picture here.
How much food
Arif?
in the picture?
How much food is in the picture? Let's remember always to put the verb. To who are we asking?
Miss Anissa.
To Miss Anissa. Anissa.
Yep. Sorry. Can you repeat your question, Arif? Sorry.
Okay. How much food in the picture?
How much food is in the picture? Please, verb always should be in the sentence. Is in the picture, okay?
There is a lot of food in the picture. There are a lot of food.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one is the correct one, Arif? What do you think?
Sorry, pardon me. Can you repeat?
So Anissa said, okay, Anissa, give us the two options again.
The first one, I answer, there is a lot of food. The second, I answer, there are a lot of food.
Okay, which one is correct, Arif?
Sorry, I didn't pay attention.
So is there anyone that can tell me which one is the correct one?
The second one.
She said there is a lot of food, or there are a lot of food.
The second one.
So you confirm second? There are a lot of food, because food is uncountable, actually, uncountable. So we should use the singular form. There is a lot of food. Okay. And actually, Anissa, I don't think there is a lot of food. Anissa, I think there is little food actually. What do you think? I was saying, Anissa, that I think there is a little food, not much food actually, but okay. Okay. So
maybe she didn't count it. Yeah.
I can see Arif. Maybe Anissa, would you like to ask to Emmy that is there?
I make a question. Okay. How many the gift are sorry, how many the gift is in the picture?
Okay, Anissa, you started right. How many gifts are in the picture? Because we can count gifts, right? 1 gift, 2 gifts, 3 gifts, etc. Okay, Emmy?
Okay. There are 2 gifts in the picture.
Okay, we have 1 and 2, I think. Everyone agree? Think so, right? Okay, 2 gifts. Okay, Emmy, your turn to ask a question.
Okay. How many candles are in the picture?
Oh, okay. How many candles are in the picture? Please tell the name of your partner.
Miss Elmi.
Okay, Elmi.
There is a lot of candles in the picture.
Okay, there are a lot of candles in the picture. There are, again, because just keep in mind that when we use countable name, we use the plural, right? Always the plural, unless it's just one. If there was, if there is only one candle, then we use the singular form, right? There is only one candle. But if there are many, we should always use the plural form, right? Differently from the uncountable names, in which instead we use always the singular. So food is always how much food is there. There is a lot of food. Okay? Is it clear, Elmi?
Yes.
Great. Your turn to make a question.
How many adults in the picture?
How many adults are in the picture? Okay, to who are we asking?
Ask to Farhan.
Farhan.
Yes, me.
How many adults are in the picture?
What? Can you repeat again, please?
Maybe Elmi, can you repeat? Your microphone is muted, Elmi.
Okay. You can hear me, Mr. Farhan?
Yes.
Yes.
How many adults in the picture?
Dog.
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 So how many dogs are in the picture? Yeah.
I think there is a lot of dog. 1 dog.
I'm actually maybe not understanding what's the question. Miss Putri, what do you think is the question?
How many dogs are there in the picture?
There is a lot of dog.
A lot of? Really? Of dogs? I mean, I can see 1 dog.
Yeah, sorry.
I can see 1 dog.
There is 1 dog in this picture.
Okay, there is just 1 dog in this picture. Okay, Farhan, your turn to make a question.
How many robots are in the picture?
To who are we asking?
Can I asking to Miss Putri?
Okay, if yeah,
Okay.
Miss Putri. So, what was the question again? So, Farhan?
How many rope are in the picture? Rope.
How many?
Rope.
Ropes.
The rope.
Yes.
Ropes.
Rope.
Okay, we should use the plural.
Rope.
How many what? Ropes?
Ropes. Yes.
I think
ROPE.
ropes like
Yes,
this.
yes,
You
yes,
mean
yes.
Farhan?
Yes. Yes, sorry.
Ah, I
ROPE.
see. Woman. Oh.
How many
Yeah, I
strings?
think it's
Maybe
the strings.
or ropes.
Okay, so I think lots of strings there in the picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Miss Putri, your
It's too
turn to
many.
ask a question.
Okay, so my question is to moment, let me Miss Pariyati, Miss Pariyati.
Pariyati, okay.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so how many girls are in the picture?
Right.
The baby girls, the girls.
How many girls are in the picture?
There are a lot of girls in the picture.
Okay, there are a lot of girls, but we can maybe we can count them. There. So we have maybe 1, 2, maybe, and
I don't know, but
if we
under
want,
the table.
yeah,
The boy.
under the
There
table.
are 2 girls in the picture.
The girls.
Right. Right. Okay, now Pariyati, again, you can ask a question. So who's left? I can see that Putri, Aulia didn't talk, but she's telling us that she has a signal problem. Then there is, I think, Kairu and Aska didn't do it. And that's it, right? Yeah. So maybe Pariyati can ask to Aska.
Yeah.
How many piano is in the picture?
And so here, Pariyati, we might, it's still the question is always how many pianos are in the picture, even if you see one, right? You see one, but when you make the question, is always still the same structure. How many pianos are in the picture?
How many is piano in the picture?
No, how many pianos are in the picture? Because we still use the plural for asking the question. Okay? Is it clear? Maybe Ms. Putri, could you explain this to the class in Bahasa? I think is important that the fact that there is just one piano here, when we ask the question in English, we still ask the question with the plural form. How many pianos are in the picture, even if it's just one. Then when we reply, when we answer, then if it's just one, we use the singular.
Same here actually. Jadi Bu, Bapak sekalian, jadi di sini kalau misalnya sama kayak bahasa Indonesia, kalau kita tanya walaupun itu cuma ada satu piano, kita akan bilang ada berapa banyak piano di dalam gambar gitu. Jadi sebutinnya kayak plural walaupun itu cuma satu piano. Jadi how many pianos are in the picture gitu. Walaupun itu cuma ada satu, pertanyaannya tetap akan mengarah ke plural kayak gitu. Yang banyak.
Okay. Okay. So,
How
Aska,
many
what's your
pianos are in the picture?
Okay, great. Aska?
Yes, I'm here. There are just one piano in the picture.
Okay, and so when we answer, we say there is just one piano if it's one. There is
Okay,
just
there
one
is
piano.
just one piano in the picture.
Okay, now please ask a question to Kairi.
How many gifts in the picture?
How many gifts are in the picture? Okay.
It's just one gift.
One gift. There is just one gift. Or maybe two. Maybe this is a gift too.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. There are just, there are two gifts. So maybe actually if there are two gifts, they didn't bring many gifts to the party. I don't know. And
They transfer the money.
Yeah. Kairi, it's your turn to ask a question to Putri Aulia. If she has a good signal now, let's just try. Kairi, let's make a question.
How many glasses are in the picture?
How many glasses, because it's plural, right, are in the picture?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the table?
Okay, maybe there is also one on the ground, on the floor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 glasses in the picture.
There are 6 glasses in the picture. Okay, the plural form of glasses. Okay, great. So is there anyone that didn't speak? No, I think everyone had their chance. Okay, so let's be done with this. Okay, so we will go for a very quick reading activity. Okay, so this time we will just read the script like we did in the previous lessons. It's a very simple one, but again, this can help us foster, the grammar of this. So actually, we have, it's not just reading; it's also gap filling. Okay, and we have, right? Simply, you have to choose the right form here. So how many languages do you speak, right? Languages do you speak? How many, right? Because languages is countable. And so starting from 1, right? Maybe starting from, let's say, Raisa. Raisa, could you do this?
How many days are you here for?
How many days are you here for? For example, I'm here for 14 days. Okay, so maybe Ryan, next one.
How many English words do you know?
How many English words do you know? Okay. So if you want to go, you can always raise your hand on the Zoom application again, but I will call otherwise. So Arif, where are you? Where are you lying down? Okay.
Yeah.
So this 3.
What time do you spend online? Okay, I just
So
didn't
here,
read it. How much do you spend online?
How much time do you spend online? How much time do you spend online, Arif? What do you think? How much do you?
8 hours maybe.
A day?
Yeah.
But actually with coronavirus, maybe me too.
YouTube. Oh, of course, YouTube.
I think maybe 12 hours a day now with coronavirus, always working online. Okay, so 4, Elmi.
How many pets do you have?
How many pets do you have? How many do you have, Elmi?
A lot of fish.
A lot of fishes. Okay.
Yes.
Just fishes, right? Or do you have also cats and dogs?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't have.
Oh, no, I don't.
No, I don't.
Okay, great. 5. Who's next? 5.
Swardi.
Pariati? Swardi. Great. Yeah. We have a volunteer. I like that.
How much money do you have?
Okay, Swardi. How much money? How much money do you have, Swardi? A lot, or little?
A lot of money.
Sorry, Mr. Swardi. So I'm asking you, Mr. Swardi, how much money do you have? I have very little money. How much money do you have?
I have much money.
I have a lot of money. I have much money. Okay, great.
There is a lot of money. There is a lot of
6.
money.
Mr. Leo, Mr. Swardi is actually Sultan here.
Okay. Sultan, really?
Sultan, yeah, Sultan here.
Okay, is like the boss.
The boss.
Okay. So 6. Next one, 6. Maybe Nuraini.
How many years have you lived here?
Lived here.
Live here.
How many?
How many years have you lived here?
Nuraini, are you from Jakarta? Is that correct? Or no?
From Tangerang, Banten.
Tangerang. Okay.
Yes, Tangerang.
Okay.
Near
And how many years? How many years have you lived there?
I have 10 years live here.
Okay. Thank you. Now, Pariati, 7.
How much do you love me?
Okay. How much do you love me? This is very useful sentence for couples, right? And now I will ask you, Pariati. This is very personal sentence question. How much do you love me?
A lot.
A lot or little?
A lot of.
Thank you, Pariati. Do you do it like this in Indonesia, like in Korea?
Yeah. Just do this.
Right, like this. Okay. 8. Next one. Emmy? Your microphone is muted.
Yes. How much coffee do you drink?
Coffee do you drink?
Oh, why we have 2 Emmy?
Ani.
Sorry. I should be more clear. Emmy, Ani. Okay. Yeah, I was asking Emmy. Anyway, so how much coffee do you drink? No, it's okay. So I'm curious, how much coffee do you drink? Because in Italy, we are famous for drinking a lot of coffee, right? We love coffee and we drink every day. But what about you in Indonesia? How much coffee do you drink?
Mr. Lo, this is EMY.
For example, Emmy.
For me? EMY?
Yes, for example.
Okay.
Yes.
I drink a black coffee 1 time a day.
Once a day. Okay. Black coffee. And do you drink American style coffee, or that it's like a glass like this? That much? Or because in Italy we usually drink very little coffee.
No.
What about?
I drink like your glass.
Okay, like a cup or a glass of coffee. Okay, so it's like American style.
Yeah.
How much coffee? Is there anyone that drinks coffee more than once a day? Is there anyone that drinks coffee more than once a day? No. I can see Arif really hate coffee, maybe. He's doing like this. So
Arif
is there anyone
only
that
love
hates coffee?
milk.
Milk? I cannot drink milk. I feel bad in my tummy when I drink milk.
Oh.
Okay, so 9, who's left? Who would like to go with? Okay, great.
How much days are there in a week?
Okay, Farhan. So you can see here there is R. R is not singular, it's plural, right?
Yes.
So this is for sure how many days are there in a week. But also days is plural, and so we can count them. 1 day, 2 days, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, etc., etc. Okay? Do you get the difference here?
Oh, I know.
You see? You don't know?
Yes, I know.
Okay, great. Okay, now we go a little bit harder, just a little bit, not much. So in this case, the example, we have a gap, and then are there, and then there are 20 oranges. So clearly the question is, how many oranges are there? There are 20 oranges. Okay, very simple. With just one word less in the sentence that you need to make. So actually, in this case, we can work in pairs very quickly. So we can do Ryan and Cairo, maybe. So Ryan ask and Cairo answer. So Ryan, you can ask.
So how much sugar do we need?
We don't need any sugar.
Okay, great. And now Cairo ask, and maybe Atska answer.
How many how many potatoes did you buy?
How many potatoes
10
did you buy? About 10 potatoes. Great. Now Atska, you make the question, and Putri answer.
How much rice in there?
Is
Is
there?
there?
There is not much rice.
Okay, great. Now Putri, you make the question, and who's left? I think everyone did. We can start again with maybe Arif.
Okay.
Right, to Arif.
How many are there in your basket?
Okay, but what? How many what? How many?
Oh, apple. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There are 7 apples.
Apples. Arif, your turn to ask maybe Raisa.
Raisa? Okay. How much bread do you eat?
Oh, I eat a lot of bread.
Okay. Raisa, you can ask to Pariati.
How many milk do you buy every day?
Okay, now pay attention, Raisa. Milk is uncountable, right?
I forget. How much milk do you buy every day?
I love milk, therefore I buy a lot of it.
Okay, so here, because it's normal to think that we can count milk, because actually, if you ask how many bottles of milk do you buy every day, that's countable, how many bottles of milk. But if you just ask how much milk, just milk, then it's uncountable. Okay, Pariati, your turn to ask, maybe to Mr. Suardi.
How many trees are in the forest?
How many
There
trees
are
are in
a
the
lot
forest?
of trees.
There are lots of trees. Mr. Suardi, to maybe Elmi.
Do you have, how many friends do you have?
How many friends do you have?
I don't have many friends.
Okay. And now Elmi, last question to anyone you like.
How much did you pay for this car?
Right.
How much did you
To
pay
who?
for this car? To
Okay.
Mr. Miss Aska?
Aska?
Aska Rizky. Yes, Miss Aska.
Yes, I'm here.
Just this?
I
Just
didn't
this?
pay, I didn't pay a dime. It's my friends.
Okay. Is there anyone that knows this? I didn't pay a dime. The meaning. I didn't pay a dime. What's the meaning of that?
Uang receh. The meaning is
Receh?
uang receh.
I don't know.
The speaker don't have to spend his or her money.
Right. No, didn't spend anything. Dime is like I didn't spend a cent, not even a cent, yes. Right? Not even $1, not even $0.01, right? Okay, great. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's move quickly to the homework section since the end of the lesson is approaching. Okay, so today we learned how to make how many sentences, how many questions, right? And please let's pay attention to the grammar of it, right? So singular, plural, uncountable, countable, etc., etc. So, but for next time, for now, I just want you to remember 5 words from today. Let's try to choose them together again, maybe opening again one of the pictures that we saw. Let me see, sorry. Okay, so for example, from this picture we had, maybe we could say, okay, so for example, we have the kid that is popping a balloon, right? So one word will be to pop, maybe to pop a balloon, so you can remember that better. Then another word can be, let's say, to bark, the dog, to bark. So the dog is barking, to bark. And from the other picture, maybe we can check. Let me see. From this other picture. So we had, of course, the mat, but we already did that. Soup, maybe soup. Soup, you remember? The witch was cooking maybe a soup, we don't know, right? And so we have a whale also, a white whale. And maybe last word can be lamp, if you don't know, right? Lamp. Okay, so let me stop share. So for today, the 5 words of the day are to pop a balloon, to bark, soup, whale, lamp. Remember, soup is uncountable. Soup is uncountable name. The other exercise for next session will be actually just to write a self-introduction, okay? Self-introduction of yourself. You remember the first lessons we used to introduce ourselves, saying something interesting about ourselves. This time I want you to tell us in 100 words, okay? As much as you can about yourself. So you can say not only what you like, but right where you live, for example, what languages do you speak? What is your job, or what is your main activity? You can talk about your family structure. You can try to tell us as much as you can in 100 words. Okay? because the next lesson then will be about introducing yourself. And so we will see that more in detail. Then don't worry about how much and how many. We will be back to those again, to keep repeating and to foster the grammar and the vocabulary. Okay, everything's clear.
Yeah, I hope everything is clear, but you don't have to worry because I will send all of the homework through WhatsApp group. So anything that you don't understand, you can ask there in the group. Okay. And one thing again, I want to remind you about the form, evaluation form for last week. I hope everyone already fill the form because it's very important form for our program. Okay, and also I sent it already through a group about the program because we want to enhance the program, we want to expand the program. So I hope you can bring at least 2 of your friends, yeah, and this is very necessary and this is very urgent for you to share this kind of what should I say, the knowledge, because this is everything can provided by TML farm and TML PPKBI, and Mr. Leo will gonna be the facilitator for us to get more knowledge about English. Okay, I hope you can share this program to your friends, family, and everything. Okay, yeah, from me that's all. I hope everyone enjoy the session. Yeah, thank you very much. I know you are very tired. I have tired too. Okay, and I think Mr. Leo also. I can see you're doing this, the messaging things. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much for today. Thank you, Mr. Leo. Thank you, all of the participants. We can see again next week. Yeah. And don't forget your homework. Thank you very much and goodbye.
Thank you very much
Bye.
again.
Goodbye.
Thank you for your participation. See you. Looking forward.